rolls.
How is this going to
Absolutely
counteract
Just calling me
whatever
good things.
chaos we're getting into this session?
incredible. Yeah, there's already too much chaos happening this session.
I don't like the sound of that.
I don't like the sound of that.
No, why you wouldn't. It's fun times.
You know, actually, as a party member, as a player, I like the sound of that. Chaos is fun, but you know.
Hey, I already have my popcorn and my drinks. I'm ready to just listen to this entire session and
I
just
got
like
pretzels.
be muted. So I'm good.
You have to sell artwork at the tournament. You have to like
Yes.
speed paint the fight.
Paint.
It's like, oh yes. Someone get a fucking recording orb. I'll start streaming fucking speed painting the fucking tournament fight.
Streaming? Wait, I know a guy who does that. Wait a minute.
Mhm. It's in a different universe, but you know.
Well, I don't know. Wolf hasn't decided yet if that's a different universe.
I haven't decided, and you pushed me into existentialism by asking me that.
The funny choice.
What is even real?
What isn't real?
I don't know.
Who is why?
Why
What?
is
And
how?
why are they the 23rd letter in the alphabet?
So who's doing the
Who?
recap this session? Getting on track.
Hey, thanks, Matt.
Gotcha, boss.
Eeny, meeny, miny,
Nose goes.
grumpy.
Nose goes. Oh.
You could have said Bodhi. It would have made more sense because, you know, they only had an I. It's like a really cool rhyming thing you could have done there.
Eeny,
I'll
meeny,
do it.
miny, Bodhi.
Yeah.
Grumpy also ends in an I sound.
Okay, but Bodhi just sounds cooler. Because everyone knows Grumpy ends with a Y.
Yeah, so does Eeny and Meeny. And Miny.
Wait, those end in Ys? Oh,
Yeah,
So
why would they be I's?
I don't know.
So
If
anyway,
anything, they would be IE.
Yeah, well, that's pretty close as well.
Well, is it?
We're getting sidetracked. Bodhi, for the love of God, please. Just give us the recap.
Okay. So, last session, we are still stuck, you know, in the prison dimension plane, whatever, until our good old friend the angel comes to me to speak to me. I don't know, you know, because I'm like the subject now or whatever. It says like I got 2 paths out. One, we wait until you guys starve to death, and then we probably get out. Or the other one, we violently explode the plane and we run out while it's exploding. And everyone agreed that one would be better for us because we end up probably living. So we go through with that. We see a black hole form behind us, travel through the plane of madness, and almost go lose our wisdom. But eventually, we make it out into the astral sea again. All of us are very not wise for the moment. And thankfully, the angel recognizes where in the astral sea we are. And we are guided to the city of Kindrak, which is on a shard of the material plane.
Not a shard. The material plane is whole.
Oh, it's not a shard? It is
I'm gonna
full.
throw that out there. The material plane is the only plane that stayed whole.
Nice, cool. So we're just on the material plane. First time for all of us because we're all from outer planes. Well, potentially, who knows where Bodhi's been in his past. Then we dock, and the angel bribes or negotiates our faked papers so that we can travel the city, since our papers are on our other vessel, which we don't have on us. And oh, by the way, the ship barely survived. It had probably double-digit HP left total before we would die. So we really can't leave without risk. So we decided to stay in town, try and earn some money, and fix the ship before we go find the other ship. And to do that, Morgana started making money by painting, and both Bodhi and Hilda decided to try and join a guild and enter in the tournaments to win some money. And it is undecided what Callus or Rome are doing. That's about it.
Hell yeah. Um, with that, let's jump back into session. Dying from local Jewish food. That is true. That's canon.
He ate some bad food again.
He ate some bad food. He keeps doing that for some reason.
I think he lives on the toilet.
He's not here to
he
say
sure
it. So
does.
there we go. Someone's got to do it for Mike.
Someone has to do it for Mike. That is true. But yeah, jumping into this. Sorry, I'm getting my music set up too. We come back in. Let me really quickly roll something. Um, the four of you, each choose a different number between 1 and 4.
One.
Oh, well, nice to decide. Oh, a different number. Never mind. 3.
Called 4.
And Callus said two.
And Callus is 2. Hey, Mr. Old Zogwart, do you want to roll a d4 for me?
The Great Thundercock.
3.
Who rolled?
Who was that? That's Chaston?
No, I was 1.
You were 1?
Bodhi
Oh,
was-
shit.
I was 3.
Bodhi was 3. Bodhi, incredible. Thank you. Righteous. You guys, will come back in. I think we left off with Bodhi, being told that his trials to join the guild will start tomorrow. Let's pick up with Callus. Hello, Callus. We moved back in time a little bit as Hilda and Bodhi go to choose a guild that they would like to join. You do some guild shopping around here. Do any of them sound good to you?
I'm trying to remember the remaining ones that are not selected.
Okay. Pulling them back up. There was the Gilded Meridian, which has been selected by Hilda. The Guild of the Tempered Sun. The Veiled Concordance. The Covenant of Broken Fang. And the one that Bodhi selected, which was
The White Feather Guild.
Feather Guild. Yes.
I'm gonna walk into the Broken Fang.
All right, you walk into the Broken Fang. The Broken Fang, less of a structured building and more of a lot of silver barked, knotted, twisting trees that have very short branches, and not a lot of actual foliage in their canopies. So they're really mostly kind of pillar-esque, but you see they seem to bend and arch and connect with each other in a large kind of ring, the same way the rest of the sort of guilds here are structured as large circular buildings. There's a lot of flora, I guess, here. And you can hear, as you pass through one of the arches under one of the trees, all of a sudden your senses are kind of hit by the sound of, nature. You hear running water all of a sudden somewhere within this, honestly, almost a glade. You hear the sounds of like insects chirping and frogs croaking and small little woodland creatures making their little chittering noises. You see a deer just kind of like walk past you, regard you, and keep going. But yeah, you don't see any humanoid people around here in this glade, but it does carry the banners of a guild. You know this is, from what you've heard, like one of the guild buildings, quote unquote buildings.
So I think the last time Callus would have been surrounded by this much nature as well as this many animals and sounds is probably the time he got shunted out of the astral plane and brought to the material plane before shortly getting picked up by the Imperium. So this is bringing up some not so great memories, but I will do my best to push them down and just kind of. I don't see anyone. I put my hands to my mouth. Hello? Is there anyone here?
You see a little chipmunk who was scurrying up the tree that you just like passed under the sort of arch of. Kind of turns, cocks its head a little at you, and it's like hanging onto the tree sideways, just looking at you. Blinks a couple times.
Hello. I'll just look at it. Hello. Small creature. My name is Callus. I am wondering if you can bring me to a person that I may converse with to join this guild.
Why do you want to join, huh?
What the? Okay. So I'm gonna
You
be
look
real.
funny.
Says the talking rodent.
That's fucked up, man.
I don't know what you are.
Well, you called it kind of crassly, but accurately. I'm a talking chipmunk. Why do you want to join the guild?
Well, I'm interested in joining this guild to get a better understanding of the goings around this town. I also heard that there is a tournament, and I would like to enter it.
Ah, chasing money.
Money. Yes, I require funds for my ship.
Your ship. Where's this ship at? Is it an airship or a ship?
Kind of squint my eyes. It's a boat.
It's a boat. So not a ship. So you lied to me.
Are boats not ships?
They are not. Do you believe they are?
So I have not the greatest understanding of the material plane. I am not from here. As you can see, I gesture to myself. I am from the astral sea. And I'll kind of just like wave my hands across the air itself as if presenting something in the air.
Cool, man. So what are you?
I am a member of a great and noble race that is known as a Githzerai.
Well, neat. Pretty neat. You want to join this guild because you need money for your ship. Well, here. I'll tell you what. Come back after the sun sets and manage to stay alive in this glade the entire night until the sun rises. and maybe we'll talk, huh?
Stay alive in here?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Mentally, Callus was like, this seems strangely easy, and I don't think it is. I feel like it's part of the challenge, but I must inquire just in case. Is there anything I should worry about in this glade?
Oh, plenty of things. Come prepared.
Come prepared. Okay. I'll rub my goatee. I don't have to worry about diseases, right?
A weird fucking question to ask, man.
Yeah.
I suppose I can't rule it out.
Fair enough. The unseen menace exists again. All right, so do I just like leave and then come back when the sun sets, or you want me to just pop a
Yeah,
squat
come
on
back
a
just
log?
before the sun sets.
Okay. So, like, are you
Great.
gonna meet me here, or
I'll be around. Just
okay,
come
so
on in.
all right, I want to make sure I'm properly being noticed because I don't want to walk in here and then like not be. Yeah, I don't want to, risk the moment of like, coming in when I'm, in here or getting suspected. I wasn't here the entire time and then I or only arrived like an hour before sunrise. Didn't need that.
You'll be noticed. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'll be around. I'll be here.
So what? I'm gonna give him a nod and walk my way out with swagger because I'm being apparently black.
Righteous. You give him a nod and walk out with swagger that your race doesn't have in this world.
No. If you remember from Rango, when he starts mimicking people, yeah, I'm doing a weird walk out the room. I think it looks
For
cool,
sure.
but it's not.
For sure. Perfect. We will come back to you. Morgana,
That's
you're
her name.
painting this whole time, correct? So you're like for sure not choosing a guild.
For sure not choosing a guild.
Okay, righteous. All right. Well,
Unless you
Hilda,
want me to.
no, you certainly absolutely don't have to.
I was
We're
like,
just gonna keep moving through trials then.
I was like, if it's gonna
Well-
put a stamp in your plan, I'll join a guild if I have to. But if
No,
if I have a
it's
choice, I
not
would
gonna do
prefer not to.
anything to me. You're just gonna be listening for a second.
Hey, you're good. I got
All
popcorn.
right. Righteous. Hilda,
Yeah.
you are in this like starry night, like astral plane temple. The people come back and tell you that your trial can't start until tomorrow night.
Okay.
Is there anything that you want to do in your day before your trial begins to prepare?
Prepare? No, but I'm gonna go hang out with Morgana.
Okay. You go hang out with Morgana. You guys spend some time painting, hanging out. Bodhi, you also have the next day to prepare. Is there anything you wanted to do?
Well, I have no money.
Oh yeah, that is
Oh,
true.
So I'm gonna go hang out with Morgana and
Yeah.
Hilda.
Incredible.
Everyone can sense them. Everyone can sense Morgana's pockets getting fuller with money.
So how's it going, Hilda or Morgana?
God damn it. I'm not Hilda.
I corrected myself to Morgana. God damn it.
But I am.
Yes.
Morgana looks up from her bed and is like, "Hello, Bodhi. I'm just working on something currently. You need something?"
Oh, I just got a day to kill. So the trials doesn't start till you said tomorrow, right?
Yeah,
Uh,
tomorrow.
Yeah, don't start till tomorrow. So
This is an odd question. Does Bodhi have armor?
yeah, I have a
Okay,
chain
thank
shirt.
God. Oh yeah, you do have armor. I thought you were still walking around naked.
Oh.
If I'm being honest, I forgot you got.
He's like a video game character. If he doesn't have armor, he's just naked.
I have a weapon and nothing else.
Yeah, awesome, incredible. All right, perfect. Alice, jump back to the night before. See if you get to hang out with them too. You show up just before sunset. Taking a look, you know from your previous experience, as soon as you step through the arch, you're going to start like hearing all those sounds and stuff again. It is eerily silent looking into the glade from the outside in. Um, you see, weirdly, there's like a lot more foliage, large uh, bushes and shrubbery, vines, and like small trees on the inside. It's not quite as open of a glade as it was last time you visited earlier today.
You know, it's almost like this glade's alive. I don't know how the hell they got the permit for this.
Righteous, do you enter?
I'm gonna enter quietly.
All right. Give me a move silently check.
14.
14. Yeah, you step through, being very careful not to step on like tree branches, like fallen dead leaves, anything that'll make sort of noise under your feet. And stepping into this glade again, you are hit with that kind of rush of that like rich smell of earth, uh, and those sounds of like running water again. And now almost feels louder with uh like fauna. You hear like cicadas chirping off somewhere in this glade. As you step through, you see not just like appearing out of thin air, but like moving out from behind trees and bushes and branches, uh, like small, little collected clouds of fireflies, just kind of like moving around. Some of them have that classic, like, sort of yellowish golden light coming out of them. Some have like blue or pink or red lights coming out of their asses. Little weird fauna here.
Yeah.
But give me a spot check as you enter.
Unnatural 20.
Natural 20.
No, dirty 20.
Yeah, unnatural.
Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't hear the on part.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
word. No, you're chilling. You're chilling. You see right out of the corner of your eye that same chipmunk, uh, who is like on the side of one of the trees deeper into the glade, looking at you almost with like eyes that maybe a chipmunk shouldn't have. They seem to be like fully reflecting like light, almost like a cat's eyes. And you see it like scurry behind the tree and disappear out of your sight.
I see. I say this in my head. I'm being hunted.
Behind you, you see slowly enough that if you wanted to leave, you still could. Like rapidly, you see branches growing and starting to like tangle together out of the trees that form the arch, to basically wall off all of the arched exits to this glade.
No, this is the task to have to join this, so I'm gonna remain inside.
Okay.
But I will step further away from the door.
Step further away from the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna step a
so
little bit
you're-
more in.
Yeah, absolutely. Give me a survival check as you start to move deeper into the glade.
Now that's a natural 20 for a 24.
That's a natural 20. Um, you notice almost immediately, and it's probably from your past experience living in a place that was always shifting, always changing. It had its own kind of life to it back then in Limbo. You immediately recognize, like you were saying, this place is alive. And not only that, as you start to move through this glade, it is shifting. The environment is changing. You find yourself going up and down hills. And you would imagine that a less keen person to this sort of shifting environment would absolutely get lost in an instant. That being said, you know exactly where you are in this glade, and it does feel to you as if it is much larger on the inside than it was kind of looking into it from the outside. This possibly could be an extra planar space that just has sort of like dimensional magic wrapping around it. So this place can expand and contract at will. But yeah, you start moving through here. Now, can I ask, as you start moving through here, what is your intent? What are you looking to do or find?
Right now, considering my goal is to survive, I my thought process is, while yes, I could find a place to hole up and try and survive for what seemingly may not be 8 hours. It could be 5 minutes. I don't know the long time or how time is going to work in this potential demi plane. As a result, though, doing that may result in me getting cornered. So I'd rather stay mobile. I will stick to thick bushes and low to the ground, however, to make myself less noticeable.
Okay. Yeah, give me both a hide and move silently check.
For hide, I got a 21. For move silently, I got an 11. I stepped on a
Okay.
branch.
You did step on a branch. Yeah, you hide and you start like moving low through the underbrush. As you're moving through here, temperature's rising. It's getting warmer, more humid. You hear the sound of this like animal nightlife start to change and shift. You hear little screeches of like bats, and you hear hoots of like nocturnal primates. Um, Give me a spot or a listen check.
That is a 13 for spot.
13. I think moving through here, as you're low to the ground, about half an hour in to kind of moving through this glade, you start to see in the like soft, damp earth, deep pressed footprints. Look to be of some like feline variety, but pretty large, like larger than you have ever seen like any cat, obviously, but even for a like scaled up creature, like this would be a animal on the same like equivalence as the size of animals that you saw in that one like misty jungle plane. Whatever cat this is here that's kind of prowling around is very large.
Mhm.
At a certain point, I think with only a 13 spot, but still that nat 20 in survival, you do notice you haven't seen those prints in a while, and you're probably an hour and a half into the night at this point. And you turn around and just for a moment see that like dull kind of greenish reflection of light in feline eyes before it disappears.
Ah. I kind of weigh or make my hands like scales weighing my options here. Uh, all right. Heads, I do something stupid. Tails, I do something worse.
Righteous. Love that those are the options.
All right. I'm going to stand up.
Mhm.
I'm gonna look to where I last saw it,
Mhm.
and I'm going to take 2 steps back to the nearest tree.
Okay. Yeah, you put your back against a tree,
I climb.
looking in that direction. Okay. Yeah, you start to climb the tree. Give me a climb check.
Let me check. If I have something else, I have a grappling hook.
Okay. Does that just assist in a climb check, or
Uh,
what does that do?
no, never. No, it doesn't. But I am going to use a climber's kit, so
Uh,
that will be
Okay.
a +2 to it.
The hook is literally just for if something literally can't be climbed, it lets you make it like as if climbing a rope. That's like all it's for.
Word. Got you.
So that is a 16.
16. Yeah, you start to scurry up this tree. This one's pretty tall. As you scurry up the branches, you get how high are you looking to go? Because this tree just kind of keeps going. Um, I think you get probably like 60 feet up, and realize it's probably got another 60 feet uh, to it. But there are like branches that you can kind of step off onto.
I'm going to stick around 60 feet, and I'm going to, if the trees are close enough together where like the branches overlap or get near each other,
Mhm.
I'm going to at least like pretty much continue traversing around the forest, testing to see if the branch can support my weight first before stepping onto it.
Yeah. You start traversing the forest tree to tree. You do disrupt a couple families of monkeys that are like standing on a couple of these branches as you start moving tree to tree. A few of them start like hooting and howling as one of the branches that they are like sitting and sleeping on starts to wobble and like groan a little bit as you step onto it. Uh, and they start freaking out a little bit, but you choose a better branch and start moving on. Um, incredible. Just rolling something. You make it another hour or so. You're about 2.5 hours into the night. And you step onto another branch of a new tree, and uh, almost immediately you start to fall. And you have like a panicking moment where you're like, oh, shit, I thought I chose a good branch. Did I choose a bad one? The branch didn't break. Uh, the tree is uh, falling.
Okay. Okay, I see how it is. I'm going to reach out to try and grab something to brace my fall. Or
Yeah,
at
give me
least
a reflex
stop my
save.
fall. 15.
15. You reach out, do like hit a branch that has like huge kind of wet leaves on it. It breaks your fall, but you can't get a grasp on like this kind of leaf that you landed on. Slip and fall off the rest of the way. You don't take falling damage, but you do land prone on the ground and feel the ground start to like buckle beneath you. Uh, and uh, give me one more reflex save.
Alright. 25.
25. Your hard impact into the soft earth, you see you have to like grab onto a nearby shrub as the ground starts kind of like imploding on itself, and you see a sinkhole is forming beneath you. Um, you see just beyond the shrubbery that you're holding on to, because you did catch yourself as the ground is basically opening up beneath you. You see just beyond it the pair of eyes staring at you. And you hear that low kind of cat purr growl behind these shrubs that this thing can't be more than like 15 feet away from you at this point.
Oh, can't do it. I'll get in trouble. I'll get banned and arrested. I can't do it. But the alchemist fire. I'm gonna try and pull myself out of the hole. Making
Towards
sure
the
to
cat?
move. Uh,
There's no other way.
if I have to, I will move towards the cat, but I'm gonna make sure my eyes are on it the entire time.
Okay, yeah. You give me a climb check.
That is a 12. I'm not rolling that great right now.
You are slowly climbing up. It's weird because like you can't get any footholds. All the ground like directly beneath you is just rapidly like sinking into this sinkhole. Um, you are eyes locked on this cat. Uh, can't get all the way up, and it pounces.
I would like
Oh,
to.
we're gonna roll initiative.
All right. Dirty 20.
Okay. It goes first. A 24 to hit.
If would you believe me if I said yeah?
I would.
Damn it! I was hoping you would have called my bluff.
You take 13 points of slashing damage as this thing, fast as lightning, shoots out from behind this shrub, and you do see this is a huge creature. Massive clawed paw swipes down at you, and you do avoid the brunt of the attack. You think this thing could just take your head off with a claw. And instead you get like grazed, like lightly raked by its claws across your chest. Feel that kind of fire start to well up. It is your turn.
I am going to. I'm gonna let the devil out. I am going to unleash a bottle of oil onto that motherfucker.
Okay. Give me a ranged attack roll.
That is a 21.
Yeah, a 21 does hit.
So it would be just coated in regular burnable oil. And if I am able to, I am going to
Do you have
throw it
another
out.
attack?
No, I don't. I only got one attack.
Then you
action.
are not able to.
Okay. I can't. I have to move, unfortunately.
Okay.
So I'm going.
Where are you intending to move? Because this thing is on you. You have like sort of side to side movement. You can't go behind you because that's the sinkhole. I mean, you can go down the sinkhole if you would like.
Can I
Oh.
move, or can I? Because from the sounds of it, basically it's on top of me, right?
Yes.
Can I kick it over me into the sinkhole?
You can absolutely try.
All right. It's always worth a try.
For sure. Actually, you cannot this turn.
Understand.
You don't have the action to spend.
Well, then I guess for movement, I'm going to just, if I see like a wide enough opening, I would like to roll out from under it as far as I can.
Okay. Yeah, that'll give it an attack of opportunity on you. That is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. It is biting you, which because you are large or smaller, it is also making a grapple on you. Give me a strength check or a dex check. Sorry, I believe that's the rules for grappling. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
That would be those two that would know.
Chestonius, 3.5. Is it strength or dex, or is it just strength? Or Bodhi, you know these things too.
I'll look it up. I believe you can also make a dex check, but
I think it has to be strength.
You can escape a grapple by winning the opposable grapple check in place of making an attack. You can make an escape artist check in place of a grapple if you desire. So
Yeah, but
request
that's
introduction. Yeah, that's after.
you know,
Well, only a strength. It's only
I-
after you
yeah.
can make a dex
Yeah.
check, basically.
Words. Okay. Then yeah, give me a strength check.
Yeah.
You also take another 10 points of damage.
Okay. Okay. You know what? Alice is missing when he was not here.
Yeah, what'd you get?
No, I didn't roll the escape artist yet because I didn't know if I could.
No, this is strength. Like if it grapples you, you can roll escape artist instead of another grapple check to like escape.
Yeah, what I got was a 10.
Um yeah, you are grappled in its mouth. It is as it like bites into you, it's like quickly jerking you back and forth like a small animal. Your turn.
All right. So
Oh wait, no, that is your turn. Its turn.
so on a
Unless you
scale
had, yeah.
no, but on a scale of enjoy my moment and feeling enlightened to go see my ancestors, I'm feeling like I'm about to go see my ancestors, buckos. I told you it was soon. Callus is not making it.
Alice's big day.
Shut the fuck up.
um, it's going to roll. Sense motive on you. And give me a bluff check.
All right. Yeah, I'm really good at these guys. I'm really good at these apparently because the dice roll said, yeah, you're getting a 15.
Yeah. Do you think as this thing like looks at you out of the corner of its eye as you're hanging out of its mouth, uh, pierced and slashed to shit, does it get the sense that you are going to try and light it on fire if you escape out of its mouth?
It will get the sense from me that I am going to put as much distance as possible between me and this creature as I set it ablaze. Yes.
Word. It bites down. No.
The eternal sovereign.
That is another 13 points of damage.
All right. So I'm at negative 11 out of 25 HP.
Word.
You know, I'm not a prayer kind of guy. I don't believe in the, God type thing. I believe in reaching a certain point of enlightenment.
Mhm.
But desperate times call for desperate measures. A lot of times you will find yourself at the altar when you're at your lowest. And Sovereign, I come to you at my potentially lowest point.
Yeah, I mean, continue. These are
Yeah,
the final thoughts of a dying man.
If there is any way that I can, no, I know that road, and I unfortunately refuse to travel it. But I know that is not my time, for I am not enlightened yet. I need to get up. I need to get stronger, and I need to reach that enlightenment the way that my members of the monastery or
stated before. And while, yes, trial by combat is one of the methods, this is not one. To die in this pathetic hole of dirt to a giant mangy cat is not where I envision my death. So if anything is out, or if the Sovereign is willing to give me a little push, or if something else, whether my fellow monastery or something darker, I don't know. But if today is to be my last, I'm going to fight like hell.
Give me a wisdom check.
16.
$16 is not enough to get the attention of anything without a larger sacrifice. I'll leave it up to you. Do you think Alice is willing to immediately give more to try and contact something? Or do you think as he feels this sort of absence, as he's kind of putting these thoughts out there, that he would rather just slip away?
Alice's thoughts is the furthest I'm willing to go. It is just the people of my monastery. If not them, if the Sovereign is as grand and powerful as the people that I have to fight with claim, he is about as far as I'm willing to go. I'm not going any further than the Sovereign or the people of my monastery if they could help me.
Understood. Alice slips into unconsciousness, and then his soul goes further. We will jump to the next day. You guys are having a chill time with Morgana. Rum has just about boarded up a local shop as he's using the bathroom there because the ship does
Doesn't have
not
one
have
yet.
a bathroom. Not yet. You guys haven't seen Callus since last night.
Did Callus tell any of you guys where he was? Or when was the last time you guys have seen him?
He could be doing those overnight activities that he talked about doing prior, so it would not be beyond the realm of possibility that he's out doing those particular activities and just stayed there the night. But as far as what he actually said, he didn't say anything to me in particular.
No, he never told me anything.
Well, we've got a day to kill, Hilda. You want to go, like, try and find him or something?
Sure.
Alright. Look, Morgana, I hope you make lots of money.
Thank you, Bodhi. Good luck finding Callus. I'll probably be in the by the main fountain if you guys need anything. So
Okay.
Righteous. you guys head off. Give me either search or gather information checks.
I'll do a search. I'm better at searching than gathering information.
I'm good at talking to people. Let's give it a shot. Oh, that's not
That will
bad.
be
16.
an 18 for me.
That's a 16 and an 18?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, y'all go looking around. I think it stands to reason the first place you check are like going by the guild halls. Gather information. Hilda, what you get from talking to people is not a lot. People seem kind of closed off whenever the topic of that guild specifically comes up. But you do get out of someone that they did see Alice enter the glade. Bodhi, as you guys approach this glade and start to kind of circle around the building a little bit, you see a backpack, a neatly folded pair of clothes, and you know that these belong to Callus. They are just sitting against one of the trees that make up the arches to this sort of glade.
Huh.
Well, there's definitely here, it seems. Do you think he went in?
Maybe he is doing nighttime activities. Clothes.
Well, they didn't want to talk about, like you said, they don't want to talk about this guild. Do you think that's what this guild is? Is like that kind of guild?
Well, only one way to find out.
Oh. I guess we're walking in.
All right, you guys walk into the glade. You get that same kind of strange sensation of like sound and smell hitting you. The temperature shifts a little bit. It's just a little warmer in here. And yeah, you look around. Give me a spot check.
Oh yeah, I'm spotting. That's a 6.
That's 14.
That's better.
Sorry, it was a 6 and what?
14.
14. Y'all look around this space and don't see anything off the bat. Do you start to like move further into the glade? Like, to be clear narratively, it is not as dense with foliage anymore. Like the trees that are here are very small trees, small kind of light shrubs that all have different like little berries and stuff.
I will
Went off them.
like shout out and be like, Callus, you in here?
Hmm.
No response.
No response. You do see a little chipmunk climb down the side of a like small tree next to you guys.
Do I know what a chipmunk is?
You do not know what a chipmunk is. You see a little vermin scurry down the side of the tree.
Oh, it's a
Little
a
friend.
critter.
Little friend, as I hold my arms out.
What is the hell? Do you know what that is?
Give me a handle animal check.
As all my characters, I must collect animals. It's a very important part of all of my characters. Who would I even be? 23.
23. You see it's definitely hesitant. But after a little coaxing, it does climb onto your arm and then up onto your shoulder.
Hey, little buddy, have you seen my friend? He's been missing since last night.
You see it kind of like cocks its head a little bit. Does that like little like paws against the ears, like self-grooming sort of thing. That little rodents do. And it goes, well, who's your friend?
Whoa! I jump up. I'm not expecting this little critter to speak. Wait, you can talk?
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I feel
I
like
didn't
that's
expect that.
self-answering question right there.
Yeah, I was, Yeah, of course, it was a dumb question.
You can talk?
Yep.
See that? I mean, you know.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, our
Who's your
our
friend?
friend is Callus, and I'll describe him. About yay big.
You describe him.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That dude looked weird. He was here.
Yep. Where is he? Do you know?
I think he went deeper.
Okay.
Why are you here?
We're worried about him because he didn't like come back last night, or we didn't know where he was. People said that they saw him going here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he did come back here. I told him to come back.
Oh, was he trying to join the guild or something?
Yeah, that's what he said. He was wanting to join for money and for his ship, which is not a ship, it's a boat, he said.
Wait a minute. I look at Bodhi. Is he calling my ship his ship?
It sounds like it. Well, could you lead us to him or something?
You sure?
What do you mean
Well,
by
yeah.
that?
He's our friend. We have to get him.
All right. Onward! He holds his hand forward, shouting that really closely to your ear.
Ow.
I start walking onward.
Righteous. Yeah, you start walking through the glade. You move for probably 5 minutes through this kind of like, again, it's not super dense, but it's still, there's no like given path here. So you do have to like move kind of carefully through some of these shrubs that are like vined with little thorny vines and such. Not to like just cut the shit out of yourself as you walk through. And eventually you do find the source of the sound of the running water. You see a beautiful little stream that seems to like move through this glade. And sipping, like lapping water out of the stream a little bit, you see a huge black feline creature absolutely massive, towering over both of you, even at its sort of stooped position. Looks up from drinking and
Bigger.
regards you both. The chipmunk goes, Eddie, where is Callus? And Teddy does not speak. Teddy just regards for a second and looks over to his left where you see a pile of relatively fresh dung.
I don't think Hilda speaks as she looks between the dung, the cat, back to the dung, and then to the chipmunk. And I just stare.
Chipmunk goes, oh. Not all of them succeed.
What do you mean?
Well, your friend chose to attempt to join our guild. I made the terms very clear. If he wanted to do so, he would have to come back at nightfall and survive the entire night. And it appears he did not.
So Callus is dead then. That's what you're saying.
I mean, that's what I'm seeing. Are you seeing not a pile of dung?
There's just nothing left of him. It's just poop.
I
Not even
mean,
bones.
you want to rummage through it? Try and find... There's probably bones in there.
Bo just looks stupefied.
I pick up the chipmunk.
Yeah, just kind of like hangs loosely in your hand. Yes?
Your guild killed my friend?
Well, no. He failed his trial. He was fully... He wasn't objecting to the trial. He didn't have to come back, and he had a chance to leave.
Well, then we have places to go, New Callus, as I start walking.
With the
Wait,
chipmunk?
What are you saying? You just want to replace Callus?
What?
No, I don't want to replace him. But if what he said is true, that Callus willingly took this death-defying task and failed, I can't really be mad at them if everything was laid out properly. But someone had to take his job on the ship, so... New friend.
I will ask politely that you unhand me. I'm not New Callus.
Look, Hilda.
You see the
this
cat, like, very, like, with slow, easy motions, steps over the stream and, even at a very slow walking pace, is gaining on you as you guys walk away.
I think
Hey,
you should
Hilda's just like
unhand.
talking to the chipmunk. I mean, I just need you to show me somewhere I can recruit someone new. Could you do that?
Nope.
Appreciate it.
Anywhere you want.
Oh, okay.
But you will put me down.
I set him on a tree. I'm walking by. He was climbing one earlier.
Right? Yeah, you put him on a tree. He latches to it and goes, I wish you the best finding a new Callus. I will say that was a pretty exotic one. It seemed strange looking. I don't know that I have seen anything that looks exactly like him around here, so good luck. And he gives you a little chipmunk salute.
I just ignore the squirrel thing.
Well, nothing to be done now, Bodhi. Let's go grab his stuff and tell
This is
Morgoth.
terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
You know me, when I said Cal's big day, it was a joke, right? But
Really?
well,
But
So
if that was his trial, it looks like me and you have more prep to do.
I will
Yeah,
state
that's
if y'all
concerning.
take my duffel bag, which I imagine y'all will, I can send what is currently within it.
Yeah, we'll grab it.
All right.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Not supposed to go down.
Hilda, you're better with words. Do you want to break the news? I feel like I'd mess it up somehow.
Yeah, I got it. You know, Kill, when I told her this week that I wouldn't let you die, I had to be there to prevent it.
Yeah. And I had a feeling, because I was being goaded by someone in the background, to also prevent my own death. But it would not be in character.
Fair enough.
That's-
Well, I certainly respect that.
Bro did not sell his soul.
I want you to know that I do not get pleasure out of killing your characters, Caleb.
I know.
Just want to say that above board right now. I'm not
Okay, the
aiming
third one
for
though.
you.
If a third one
You-
happens, we might be have to be suspicious.
You chose the trial for this guild had been pre-made,
Yeah, I
and
know.
there was one way to pass it, and yeah.
I was hoping that I could
But
just continue outrunning it, but no, the tree said fuck you.
God, this is so fucked. I'm laughing not because I'm happy, but 'cause it's so like, damn.
Rip.
Yeah.
Callus.
Rip.
Yeah.
But coming back into it, you gather his belongings that are neatly folded up. You do see because Callus usually goes shirtless, but you see like staining the top portion of his like light kind of monk pants that he did wear that are like folded there. You see kind of blood stains at the top of them and a couple puncture marks from some teeth in like the legs that have some blood kind of splotched around them.
He let me borrow these.
Oh no, that was the cold winter clothes.
Okay,
Yeah.
he didn't let me borrow these. He let me borrow some of his clothes.
No, those are the pants he forced on you when he switched to the cold weather clothes.
Oh, okay.
God damn it. God fucking damn.
Yeah, make the memory worse.
Hilda, you're not really helping this whole like me remembering Callus thing.
Well, if I tried to remember him fondly, I might kill someone. So
Okay. Should we maybe ask around what kind of trials our guilds do?
if you want to go ask around for you, I have to go break the news.
Nah, I want to be there when they know.
I like to imagine when, as you guys are like you guys are talking and you're walking, you're just gonna see Morgana sitting down in a nice little spot, you know, happily painting this like this nice little family. She's laughing as she's painting. Everyone's having a good time. And in the corner of her
Yes.
eye, she just sees you guys walking towards her, and she smiles at you guys, blissfully unaware of the news that is about to be delivered to her on this joyous day.
I'm gonna wait until you're done painting this nice family.
Brody looks not happy.
Yeah, but
He
you
can't hide his
not bound
emotions.
to- No, Bodhi's he's an open book.
I'm an open book.
Very short book, but an open
A
one.
short book, but yes, you
But it gets
you know
longer
him
every
pretty
day.
long, so you know when he's not, you know, Feeling good.
Hey, you've known him as long as he's known him.
Yeah,
That's true.
essentially.
I've known him his entire life, basically.
He was 8 years old. His first day. You got me
I don't know
right
how old I
alive.
am.
I've known Bodhi since he was a younger Bodhi.
I knew Bodhi before he was Bodhi, when he was somebody and not nobody.
You knew me then? What was I like?
You were an amnesiac then, you're an amnesiac now.
What do you? Well, okay.
You
Sid,
go through
honestly, you're better this way.
you
Dude,
go
every
through
10 years,
cycles of
yeah,
amnesia.
every 10 years, you just get a new bout of amnesia. It's really sad, actually. It's like really depressing to be around.
Some people have like the 1 day memories where they the journal have to read through their entire life in the morning.
You have 10 years you have to catch up on every time. Holy shit. Alright, deliver the news.
Is the family gone?
Yeah, well, and this was all flavor text. We'll say the family was gone. I did it
I
for
want
free,
to
obviously.
walk up in front of this happy family and be like, "Hey, your friend," and they're like,
It's a pile of shit in the glade.
That might stamper the mood of the painting a little bit. So yeah.
"Yeah." Hilda will walk up like with the bag and just say to Morgana, "Alice went to a trial at one of the guilds and he didn't make it out."
I would have wanted to go out.
I'll spare the details, but I don't know how to feel. So I kind of put the things down near Morgana. I've already lost 2 people. And I don't. She kind of just goes silent.
Guess we just gotta be better, you know.
I guess. Anyway, Bodhi, you wanted to go ask about the other guild's initiation? Sure. Yeah.
I'm just gonna come back.
Could you, if Rum ever gets off the toilet, do you want to let him know, Morgana?
Yeah, I'll break the news to the big guy next time I see
I
him.
don't know how he's gonna react, but.
Dog, Hilda's gonna come back here at like level 15, and I'm gonna destroy that guild hall.
Adonis.
Gonna carpet bomb that
It's
guild
what-
hole.
Hey, Hilda, it's what I would have wanted.
Vengeance
Yeah,
of
of course.
Alice.
Burn it to the ground.
Burn it to
Barrels of
cinder.
alchemist fire.
Yes, we canonically all hate nature now because of this.
You know what? Morgana, you told me about like remembering the Fallen. I think Hilda's gonna get vengeance for the Fallen. I think that's how this character arc's gonna go.
one does the remembering, one does the revenge. Oh my god. Hell yeah. Morgana just like, alright, well, I'll start working on Kalos' piece at some point. But
That would be nice. Maybe we could hang up a portrait of him or something on the ship.
It's gonna be really sad when all 10 portraits after a long time are just Caleb character 1, Caleb character 2.
Rum. Caleb 4.
Holy shit. Man, that's not what I wanted to do this session. I wanted to do something totally different this session. But
You telling me, folks?
well, time to just mute yourself, Caleb, and start rolling them dice, dog.
What do you think I'm doing?
Hey,
He's
hey, Gil, that other character you didn't use other than throwing hands with God, I guess it's their turn, right? Whoever that is.
I'm trying to think of the character.
It's in our. Go find it. Go.
Okay.
Yeah, me and Hilda, I guess, are going to ask around about what they know about the trials of our
Yeah.
respective
All-
guilds.
Yeah. Give me gather information.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. How good is Bodhi at gather information? I
Well,
got
it's a
nat.
charisma skill, and I don't have any ranks in it.
Yeah, well, I got a nat 20.
I got a 16.
Hey, nice. That's my boy.
Yeah. So natural 17 minus 1.
16. And you're asking about your own
Yeah,
guild
White
trials,
Feather.
like respectively.
I
I
presume so.
to not seem targeted, I'm kind of looking into just all of them at once. It's just, what can you tell me about any of the guild trials?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'll look into my own though.
Bodhi, you ask about the trials. The Asimar gentleman goes, we can't really divulge that information until things get going. I'll tell you right now, you really don't have anything to worry about. If you fail the trials, they're not lethal and you won't be maimed.
Okay.
But yeah, it's not going to be like yesterday when we fought. It's not a fight or anything.
Gotcha. Oh, so it's a different kind of thing. It's not combat at all.
Yeah, it's a different kind of thing. I can't really tell you the exact nature of it though.
Sure. I think you mentioned it
Well,
has to be
glad-
cloudy or something. So that's
Huh?
interesting. I think you mentioned it had to be cloudy.
Yeah,
So-
it sure does. And you look up and do see it is a cloudier day, pretty overcast.
Okay. Well, I'll also ask him since I can't get any information about that. What about the other guilds? Do you know what their trials are? Are they like all like non-combat trials or?
The other trials, people talk. There are rumors that people don't always leave the grove of those fucking hippies.
No, you don't spare him.
But out of respect of the other guilds, I really can't talk about their trials either. What little I do know about them.
Oh, that's fine.
Hilda,
Yeah.
you're asking around. You are you asking around like people who are like in these guilds, or are you asking like people around town who may know about the guilds, or like who are you reaching out to try and gather this info? Just to be
Around
like
town.
specific.
I'm doubling this as making friends.
Okay. Yeah, going around town, you do hear like a lot of different rumors. Some people like as you're asking about like the different guild trials and initiations for all of these guilds, because you said you're trying to go more general. Yeah, you hear of course the rumors about people going into the glade and not coming out. You hear rumors about people going into the glade and then coming out changed, or coming out not as people at all, but as sentient creatures. You hear rumors about the what's it called? The Tempered Sun Guild, that they have a lot of like borderline religious kind of ceremony to it, without being like actual religious and like praying and all that. They have like a lot of like traditional uh trials that like back hundreds of years ago, paladins would have to go through trials to like become paladins of their orders and stuff. And this guild has a lot of like stylized things off of that. The joiners of the guild take oaths, and all of that, and go through like possibly magic rituals, like binding them to their oaths. Uh, you hear the White Feather Guild has like weirdly, like from what you hear, they have weirdly lax trials. Seem to really just ask a bunch of questions. And if you pass their test, they let you in. A lot of people regard that guild as like almost like a fucking frat. Like they don't regard it to be like as serious as the rest. Um, uh, Not a lot of, you don't get a lot of like firm information for the guild that you're trying to uh join. You get like a lot of differing rumors. Some say that they actually send you out into the astral sea. Some say they give you a bunch of like mental trials, and some people go insane. Um, some say they go into the temple for their trials and they're never seen again. But you don't get any like firm, hard details of what you're looking at for a trial, even within that 20, unfortunately.
Well, I was gonna say, because I heard so much different, would it be far fetched for Hilda to take it as the trials might be tailored to the person, because they did that whole thing of questioning me before they even accepted me into the trial?
Yeah,
And
I
they're
think you can
targeted.
pretty firmly determine that it's probably tailored to the person.
Okay. Right. Well, that's good. Hilda's just prepped to stab things. This is probably going to be a trial that tests my moral of character, and if I get it wrong, I'll cry a lot. But we'll see. We'll see.
Right. Perfect. The rest of the day sort of is moving by. You guys come back together with the different answers that you've found for what your trials you're looking at are. With that, is there anything else you would like to do or accomplish before you go to face your own trials?
I think boat is pretty set.
I think Hilda's as set as I'm going to get.
I wish you luck, Hilda, in your trials, whatever they may be.
Yeah. Don't worry, we got this, Hilda says, knowing fully she's in the only other guild where some people never come back.
I'm gonna be a buck 50. If Hilda also somehow dies this session, please
Callus
don't.
and Hilda Big Day? No, that's never been done before.
Oh, fucking a twofer.
Or
Death
Twofer?
on Hilda, bro, a twofer. No,
Starting something unprecedented. Honestly, then it just persuades me to next time I kill someone, kill 3 characters.
Oh no!
Just to keep it going.
Whoa, hey, whoa, hold on now. That's a special case. You gotta save that in the back pocket. You can't just like do that the next time because then we're gonna know.
That's
You know?
really-
Yeah, then it
Like,
becomes
you
a
gotta, like,
pattern,
build-
you know, and a pattern's kind
Yeah.
of boring.
Yeah, you gotta keep
Hey.
it. You gotta keep us on our feet. You know? You gotta keep it,
Maybe.
like, whoa,
Maybe.
you know, just throw a tally on the
Maybe.
deck. You know? Like just like pull
Next
a tally
time
out.
someone dies, you know it's going to happen, but you don't know who.
Mm.
So you're on your toes.
Caleb's definitely gonna be one of them, so it doesn't really.
Yeah,
Caleb's
yeah,
definitely
yeah.
one of them.
Please
So
It starts
he-
with Caleb each time.
he pre-ordered his next character death. So
Preordained.
We're playing like a
Fetch.
relaxed set. Like we're all here. Caleb dies, and we all get alert. Like, oh god, who's next?
we're all just at the beach, and he just fucking fails us like a fucking survival check and just drowns.
Oh my. Oh no. Hey, regardless. Yeah, nothing else you wanted to do, correct? To prepare?
Yep, nothing.
Nope.
Hey guys, I'm gonna see how long I can hold my breath. 2 days later.
It's going on for a while.
Whoa,
Wow,
bro,
he's
that's a
really good at this. His body's just floating face down in the water.
Oh no, he got like tied up with like an old sunken like chain or something, and he's just.
Then like he got his foot stuck in a crab trap.
Oh no.
Righteous. Okay. With that, Bodhi and Tilda, who wants to go first?
You gonna roll
I
a
got
dice
this.
for it?
I
You just
got
want to go. Got it.
I got
Alright.
this shit.
You got this shit, bro. I
Morgana
believe in you.
Hilda does. Oh yeah.
Go for it.
Right. Tilda, you walk into the guild temple as the sun is setting. Would be a beautiful sight and a beautiful moment if it weren't for this shadow that kind of has been lying over the day.
Yeah.
You walk further in and see in like beautiful starry robes is Arcturus, the big minotaur. You see she kind of like nods at you in a shallow bow. Welcome.
It's good to see you again.
It's good to have you here. Well, before we begin, I do want to make you aware our trials are not easy. They test your resolve, your character, and there is a chance you do not come out of it alive or unscathed. With this in mind, do you wish to continue?
Yes.
She smiles and kind of does another like nodding bow. Hilda's Odin confirmed. She, you see, raises her hands up towards the ceiling, and you see, looking up at the ceiling that's already this like pure like black void with little winking like almost like starlight, these things that you know is just kind of like a sight of the astral sea, these little portals to different planes, winking like stars. You see she pulls slowly her hands down to either side of her, and the ceiling expands down and closes around the rest of the temple, completely blocking out all of the light from the outside, and you're just in a dark, starry void. You feel a slight, like, butterflies in your stomach as the ground and gravity leaves underneath you, and you are floating.
Huh. Neat. Oh,
He
man. Where we going?
drifts forward towards you, and places her hands on the side of your head and goes, "It will be difficult to bring you into this space. Please do your best not to resist. I understand it's not something you largely have control over, though."
Wait, is she
Um,
gonna try to use a spell? Okay.
Yes.
Hey, my spell res isn't that high yet. I'm only level 3. It grows with my level.
Yeah, it's 13 right now, right?
It's 13. It's always 10 plus my level.
She does overcome it.
Okay.
Um, uh, your eyes kind of like roll back in your head, and the world goes black for a moment. You kind of open your eyes, blink, shake your head a little bit. You feel like this weird uh, sense of vertigo, before like feeling weight and gravity and the floor underneath you. And you are in a small room, kind of shoddy wood flooring, wood walls, little wall sconces burning with mostly burnt out torches. Um, and you see behind you, Arcturo kind of stands, hands crossed beneath her robes, and she goes, "Here, we test your character." She nods behind you, and as you turn, you see uh, a humanoid figure on the ground, on their knees, uh, arms bound behind their back, legs kind of bound together, and they're stuck in this sort of kneeling position, and they have a bag over their head.
What? What about this is a character test? Okay. What do you want me to do here? As I look at her.
Well, I want you to kill this person.
Uh.
They are a traitor to the Eternal Sovereign. They've conducted themselves highly irregularly and attempted to bring gods back into existence by praying to them.
I stare for a second. I look back at this person. Well, she didn't say what else I could do, so I'm gonna talk to this guy.
Yeah. You, what do you say?
Well, first I need to check. Is there just a bag or is he gagged? Like, because if he's gagged, it's hard to talk to him.
A bag over their head. You can't see if they're gagged or not.
Hey. So can I tap him on the shoulder?
Tap him on the shoulder. The figure kind of jolts upwards, and you hear he goes, "Ah, I didn't do it. It wasn't me."
What you?
Please. I don't know who you are. I don't know why you've taken me. I didn't do it. I have a
What did you-
family. Please.
What did you not do? I will sense. I'd like to sense motive his pleading. By the way,
Yeah, roll sense motive.
if he's fucking lying to me. I've learned some things. It's not. Apparently, Hilda's learned people lie to her. It's not very nice. 21.
21. Okay. He goes, I didn't pray to a god like they're saying I did. 21. It's really hard to tell. You can't see this guy's face. There's almost no body language that you can kind of read off of him as he's bound pretty tightly. He seems earnest, but you're not sure.
Do we have proof? As I look at the woman.
Multiple eyewitnesses.
Did the eyewitnesses have a chance to talk before they were talked to each other? And is this man
certain if they would? They were in the same location. They saw it happening.
And is this man going to be killed anyway, regardless of what I do here?
If you do not execute this man, I will.
And as far as Hilda got, he's telling the truth that he didn't do it.
As far as Hildegard, he seems earnest, but you cannot tell. You like it could very well be a man lying to you, pleading for his life.
I'm lawful good, but my lawful code is to not let people die. I do not pull out my weapon. I look at my, I guess, proctor in this case, and I say, then let the proper authorities execute him. I do not lawfully have a right to do so.
He nods. You see she waves her hand, and the man ignites. There's not even a chance to scream. He is almost instantaneously turned to ash.
Well, that's totally not gonna haunt Hilda's nightmares for a few days. Alright.
He goes, you are correct. At this point, you have no authority to carry out the sovereign's law. Should you pass these trials, you will. Be prepared for that.
Hilda's so curious how a guild trial will give me right to do that, but she's not gonna say anything.
What?
Hilda's
Bigger deal
so
than you
curious
realize it, I guess.
why a guild trial would give me right to carry out the sovereign's will, but I'm not saying a word.
Yeah, man.
Did I just find like a hidden recruiting agency for the military? Like, what the fuck?
I mean, hey, this could be a route for some angels.
Yeah, who knows? He goes, let's proceed. She comes over. I have to roll again.
Can you burn through all this spell slots?
Easily overcomes. And your eyes kind of roll back. You are back in this void, no weight, just kind of floating here. Stars, which you know are these like portals to other planes in every direction. You see almost forming out of the spaces between these like winking stars, forming slowly before you are shadowy creatures. They look relatively humanoid. They have forearms each, and between each of their sets of arms, there's this like thick webbing. And you see there's four of them around you, and they all start forming small balls of fire in their hands. Roll initiative.
Oh, this is just a battle trial. Okay. This I can do. This this is more my 15.
Well, this threatens me easily. I can start killing them for free.
They start to fight. I don't have to feel morally ambiguous about it.
Said 15.
Yeah.
All right. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. You see two of them will launch their little balls of fire at you.
Okay.
First is a 22 to hit.
Yep.
Second is also a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
There's the dice. Yikes. First you take 6 reduced to 1 point of damage.
Is this a spell? Or is this just...
This is a spell, yeah.
Does it allow spell resistance?
This spell does not allow spell resistance.
Aw. That's not
These
very
are
nice.
they're just hucking balls of fire at you.
That's not very nice.
It's 5 damage, nothing the damage reduction applies, by the way.
Oh right, yeah. 5
No,
is it magic? Or
It's DR. Don't worry, I'm taking off max damage. Don't worry.
okay, gotcha. Second one deals 7 damage to you.
That's not very nice.
It is your turn.
I'm gonna attack one of the ones that hasn't shot yet.
Okay. What is your intelligence score?
14.
14. Yeah, you feel, because there's no like gravity here, you have nothing to kick off of. You start to will yourself in the direction of one of them. And it is range. Because the ability for people to move in this space is inherently magical, and your body, regardless of whether you want it to or not, is actively
Motherfucker.
trying to resist. You do slowly and painfully make your way over and just get in range with one of them. So go ahead and attack.
Oh, yeah. The one trial that's all magic based in a way that hurts me, of course. With smite, that'll be a 28 to hit.
To hit. Yeah, sorry. It absolutely hits.
You worried me for a second there. I was like, "Are you checking? Holy shit! What do you?"
Yeah, no, I did have to check one thing, but yeah, that absolutely hits.
9 plus 3 plus the 3 from smite. 15.
15. Um, Righteous. Yeah, that one dissipates into like light silvery mist. The shadow basically explodes under your blade.
Explosion.
Not liking my odds with only one attack a turn. But I will heal myself.
Righteous, yeah. You heal yourself. It
Back to full.
is and just to clarify, did you attack one of them that had or hadn't attacked yet?
One that had not.
That is not gonna hit. That's a 12 to hit.
No.
That is a 17 to hit.
That matches my AC.
Word.
No, it does not. I switched my shield for a better one. I have an 18 AC. You missed by one.
Son of a bitch.
I just upgraded my shield. Screw you.
Fuck, dude. That's another 17 to hit.
Kick their
No.
ass.
It is your turn.
I just got a bigger shield like last downtime. Get out of here. Fucking, I just go for the next nearest. I'm just gonna work my way around.
Yeah, you go for the next nearest. Roll to attack.
Let's see. That's a 24.
Maybe 4. Yep, hits.
That'll be 10 damage.
10 points of damage. Dissipates.
Okay, I get the gist of what this test is. It's a little numbers test. Gotcha. Oh, unless I have any
That
movement speed,
is a.
there at the next one.
You sure don't. That is a 19 to hit.
Yeah.
That is 8 points of damage.
Okay.
That's it. That's a 8. That doesn't do anything.
Nah. Hit again.
Yeah, that one doesn't even knock off your shield. That just whiffs past you. Yeah, perfect. You are up. I will say, if you take like a like your regular equivalent to walk speed here is not enough to get over to the next one. They're kind of in the opposite direction of where you floated initially. So you would have to like at least double your speed to get over to them.
No, you're gonna love this. I got right. So I move I move as much as I can, which is normal movement, right?
Mhm.
And then I drink one of the 8 potions that was on Callus. That was
Okay, what's the potion?
Cure Light Wounds.
Oh, righteous. Okay, yeah, cure light wounds.
Want my health back?
That's not gonna hit. That's a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that one hits.
When you take another 7 points of damage.
Okay, that is exactly how much I just healed. You know, I'm not a fan.
Righteous. Your turn.
Well, I float the rest of this halfway to the fucking next guy.
Yep. You're in range.
He's getting smited next. Let's see. 11 plus 8, 19, and then plus 4 from Smite. So 23.
Yeah, super dead, super gone. Explodes into silver mist.
Oh,
All
okay.
right. It's the last one. Nope, not one.
Oh.
Your turn. You can absolutely get in range.
Okay. Hold on. I might miss that. It's the lowest die yet. So it's an 8 plus another. It's a 16 to hit.
16 misses.
Ah.
The
I should have
slugfest.
smited.
It is its turn. 21 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is another 7 points of damage.
Yep.
Still up. Your turn.
Still above half health after the healing and everything.
Word. Righteous.
Yep. Oh, that's better. What is that? 15 plus 8, 23 to hit.
23. It's yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, 8 damage.
8 damage. Yeah. Puffs into silver mist.
Alright. That wasn't fun from Hilda's perspective.
Arcturus does not reappear immediately. You are here floating in the void.
I just take a moment looking around for like anything I could float towards to not just be floating in the middle of nothing.
Yeah, you look around. Give me a spot check.
Let's see. So my plus only plus 2. 15.
15. You do find a point of light that is a bit larger. And as you kind of like squint, focus your eyes on it, you see this portal is a lot closer than the others that are just kind of like winking in the distance. And before you have a moment to move, you see it goes dark, and there's just darkness in that part of space around you. And you see the lights over in that direction start to wink out one by one. And this darkness starts to spread.
Oh. I don't like that.
Anything you would like to do? You see it is slowly stretching across that part of space and starting to like reach out almost in tendrils to wrap around you.
I mean, if there's no other portals, because I'm not very fast in here that I can conceivably get to, no, I just brace with my sword.
Yeah, the darkness for about 2 minutes fully envelops you. And you are just floating here. Give me a will save. Actually, this one does
It'd be really funny if you got
allow
under
for spell
13.
resistance. I did not get under
Oh.
13.
Okay, well, 25.
Yeah. You are sitting here in the void. And how do you think Hilda manages to keep her wits about her as she is here for a amount of time that you start to lose track of?
I feel like it's a lot of thinking in her head of what would the others do if I never came back. I can't falter or I might die.
Word. Yeah, that thought keeps going through your mind over and over until after who knows how long, could be hours. Doesn't feel like an amount of time that small, though. It feels like days, but you never got hungry. You do see a point of light appear in the void again, in this like wild sensory deprivation sort of environment. Do you move towards it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You start moving towards it, and you do again realize you have to kind of strain in here. Movement is not easy, and it takes another amount of time that is almost maddening. But you do see the light getting closer and closer. You do not get hungry here. And eventually the light is so large it's looming almost completely around you, and you pass through it, and you are standing back in that dingy, kind of low lit room, kind of shitty wood paneling on the walls, kind of shoddy, sort of half rotting floorboards. And Arcturo is standing next to you. He goes, "Congratulations. Are you ready to continue?"
Ah. Well, I want to pass. So sure.
She brings you over to a table in the middle of this room that is incredibly out of place. This room is low lit, shit, like smells of mildew. Absolute like the room in a tavern that even penniless Bodhi could probably talk himself into for free. Um, you see she walks you over to a like thick slabbed marble table that has a black void canvas that has little dots on it, little stars. And she goes, "All right. Do you recognize this? And give me a knowledge the planes check."
I was really hoping you'd say survival, so I'd pull out the compass again. I was really hoping to keep pulling out this fucking. 18.
18. You recognize this. Uh, you know, spending a lot of time on ships sailing through the astral sea. This is a two-dimensional, like just flat version of the like starry kind of planar sky that you would look up off the ship as you were traveling for a very long time. A lot of this is sort of uncharted, uh, like shards in the astral sea.
Okay. The Hilda will go, well, I don't know this specific one. I recognize what it is.
Yes. Okay. But you do recognize this is a map.
Yeah, I spent the last almost a year on a ship.
Tell me. And she starts to like move her hands over this map, and it expands like three-dimensionally upwards. Um, uh, and she asks you to start plotting routes from like shard to shard if you were to like sail through them. Give me a raw intelligence check.
I will, but you didn't notice one of my two professions is profession sailor. 18 intelligence.
Profession astrologer would work here.
Yeah, no, I wish, but no.
You said 18?
Yeah.
Yeah. He grills you with these star charts for hours, asking you how you would handle different like astral celestial storms, how you would like divert course, where you would go to, just different um like astral sea sort of navigating questions going through this map. Um she asks her last question and you answer it. And she goes, well, there's really just one last part to our trials. Are you ready?
Yes.
She grabs the sides of your head again. Uh, your eyes roll back in your head. You peer back, floating in the astral sea, and you see these same shadow creatures, four of them, coalescing around you again. And there's like a tense moment where you grab your sword,
Again?
and then you see the shadows start to like fully solidify and coalesce into like physical humanoids wearing long, cowled, starry black cloaks, similar to what Arcturo wears. Arcturo floats there in front of you, and she goes, are you to ask politely, are you aware of what you are, Hilda?
No.
No.
I've been told I'm cursed. No one would explain what that means.
You are, by some people's standards, cursed. Others with more open mind would see you not as someone gifted necessarily, but someone with more tools at your disposal. Though you do not have a everlasting soul, Hilda. To be frank, our trials usually end by binding the initiate's soul to our guild. You don't have one that we can bind to us. I feel there will be a lack of connection with you that most of our guild members have. But get the feeling this wouldn't be unfamiliar for you. Am I correct in assuming that?
You'd be right.
She nods. Nevertheless, advancements in arcanotech and spellcraft and just knowledge of the arcane arts as they are, we have developed a way to still bind you to our guild, though you don't have a soul. If you so choose, we will initiate this binding now.
Hilda will just nod.
Yeah, Hilda nods. Now I gotta make 5 rolls here. Good. 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 No nat ones!
Hey.
Hey. You feel this like coldness in your chest, like deep under your sternum, kind of radiating through your body. You feel this chill, and you feel it start to like warm and send waves of warmth throughout you. And after a hour ritual, you start to feel this warmth fade as their chanting kind of ceases. And you look down and you are wearing black starry robes. And Arcturo floats over to you, grabs you by the hands, and goes, "Welcome to the guild, Hilda."
Hilda just smiles. She's never been welcomed into something before. This is new.
Yeah, she smiles too. With that, one more roll. Perfect. You see she like moves her hands upwards, and above her head, and you see melting around you, the astral sea kind of shrinks back up into the ceiling, and you feel the hard kind of ground beneath you. Gravity kind of takes you again, and you are back in the temple. Still nighttime.
Okay.
She waves off the other 4 casters who were part of this ritual as well and goes, now that you are initiated into our guild, we will have much to discuss about responsibilities as well as allowances. We can get to all of those in good time, but you do look a little singed and a little tired, and I think it would be best to give you your rest. We do have bunks here, though you are free to leave if you wish.
Hilda will go to a bunk. It's already late.
Yeah.
I'll meet the party in the morning.
Righteous. Yeah, you go and crash. Fucking crash.
Yep.
Righteous. Bodhi,
Yeah.
you head back to the White Feather Guild. Big, huge, like columned, ceilingless,
What's
sort
a
of,
pit?
yeah, pit-filled guild hall, question mark? Guild pit,
There's a
more
bar.
accurately, maybe. There's a bar in the middle, there's a couple, like, bunkhouses, and, like, a small, kind of, like, barracks and weapon, like, keeping and creating area. But yeah, you see the same Asmar gentleman sitting at the bar, just kind of like talking kind of low with the tiefling woman behind the bar. And as you walk in and walk up to them and approach, kind of turns over, flashes a smile, and goes, Bodhi! Welcome back, man. You ready?
Yeah. I will say I never got your name or your name, pointing at the tiefling.
Oh, yeah. Let me pull those up because the DM forgot. Oh, yeah, they're in my fucking. Here, give me one sec. They're in my other campaigns notes.
This is going great so far.
Hell yeah. Very professional. Me,
Mhm.
super professional.
Ultra professional, even.
Ultra professional. Thank you. There he is. Virix. Can't believe I almost forgot him. I did forget him, in fairness, I guess. His name is Virix. Her name is Natasha.
Ooh.
Um,
Nice to meet both of you
but
guys
yeah,
officially.
he goes, yeah, sorry, I mean, crazy, we got your name. I guess I never introduced myself. Wait, well, if you're ready, you see unfurling behind him massive white feathered wings. He grabs you by the arm, not super gently, and pulls off into the air.
I wasn't expecting this.
He's like, the wind is super loud, sailing past your ears. You yelled out. He goes, "What? Why not? Our whole thing is like feathers and
Oh.
open sky." I said
I should've-
it had to be cloudy. What's?
That's my bad. That's my bad. I'm holding on for dear life.
Yeah, you're holding on for dear life. He's just like not loosely. He's got a tight
Yeah.
like hand under your armpit, but he's just kind of casually holding you and one hand flying up into the sky. You see shoots up. You guys shoot up through the clouds. It's a moment of like blindness, moisture, and you get above the cloud line. See the moon bright in the sky, casting light over the clouds. And you see off in the distance, on one of the clouds, about 500 feet away from you, is a large white, like cloud building that mirrors the one on the ground. Like large pillars, circular, and you see similarly mirroring, there is like a cloud kind of bowl shaped indentation into the cloud, with little like fighting pits and stuff in this large cloud. He flies you over there and lets go of you. You fall about 50 feet before
Bracing myself.
like full, yeah. You start to fall through the cloud and get about 10 feet down before your momentum slows and you spring back up into the air about 20 feet, and then fall back down. You don't feel your body impacting anything. You just kind of slow fly back up. It's not like a trampoline that you feel this under you, but yeah, you slowly kind of like bounce and even out and just are sitting on this cloud.
Well, that was a new experience.
Yeah, we try and make it exciting. Come to the bar. Let's get a drink.
Okay. Is this like the real guild hall sort of situation?
He stops, turns, smiles at you, and puts a finger to his head, and he goes, "Smart one, smart one." Yeah, the one down there is just a decoy, but we did make it look like our one up here.
It's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
and as he kind of says that, you do see this place is populated. There are like people
Mhm.
around. There are some people like fighting in the pits, little clerics. Well, not clerics, but archivists and druids and other healers uh, around the sides of the pits, waiting in case someone goes down but doesn't die. You move in towards the bar, and the tiefling woman is up here.
Wait, hold on. How did you get up here?
I don't know. How did you?
I'm sorry, I just didn't see you come up with us.
Can you
or anything,
fly?
so. Nope, I cannot.
No? You were brought up here.
Yes.
Oh, I
but-
was probably brought up here. I don't have wings.
Okay, sure, we'll go with that. Can I
Okay.
get whatever you guys gave me yesterday?
Sure. You see, she goes over. This place is super weird. Like not exaggerating. Everything is made of clouds up here. She goes over and pulls on tap of a barrel made of clouds, and liquid starts to pour out of it into a mug made of clouds, uh, and kind of like seals it back up, passes the mug over to you. Virix goes, "Yeah, I'll have one of those as well."
I'm just staring at the whole process of doing that.
Yeah. She gets one for him too, and he goes, "All right, well, cheers."
Cheers, I guess. I'm a bit gentle with the glass because it's made of cloud. I don't know how it functions.
He slams his cloud glass into yours. They like bounce off each other, and he goes to down his drink. He's chugging.
I'll drink a couple big sips, but I'm not chugging the whole thing.
Okay.
Unless
Give
it's
me a
shot,
fortitude save.
But you know,
It is not a shot, no.
fortitude save. That is a 17.
17. You immediately feel slightly queasy. Virex's smile kind of like drops a little bit, and he goes, "Oh, I'll see you soon, friend." And darkness starts to come over your vision,
Oh no!
and you
You
pass the
fucking
fuck out.
spike my shit.
You wake up on a small cloud that is floating kind of as an isolated island. It's probably 30 feet in diameter. You see a what appears to be like a small brazier, but also made out of clouds with logs made
This is a
out of
fucking
clouds
trip,
that are
man.
burning real fire. You kind of looking around and looking over the edge of this cloud, you see you are uh, probably 500-600 feet up, super low cloud ceiling,
Mhm.
above a large lake. Again, moon kind of reflecting all of this light up off the lake, off the clouds around. But there are no clouds nearby enough that you could attempt to make a jump to. Um, and waking up here, you kind of like get up and see Virix flies up through the cloud and then kind of drifts down a few flaps and then lands.
Hey, did you really spike my drink, man? Or Natasha did?
Oh yeah, well, I did. She did. It's it's a trial.
You
Come
could have
on.
like just brought me over to the platform, right?
Come on, it's fine. Get up. Uh,
I get up.
you get up. He waves you over. He gets close to the brazier. Again, brazier
Oh,
made of
brazier.
clouds, logs made of clouds, real fire.
This all doesn't make any sense, by the way, man. I'm just saying. I don't know how any of this is working.
Oh, don't worry about it. Don't think about it too hard. It's
Okay.
it's cloud magic.
Okay. I'll believe
Yeah.
you for now.
Yeah, believe me for now. Maybe we spiked you with something harder and this is just your imagination.
It could be. For all I
It
know.
could be. It could be. He reaches over the brazier as he's kind of like holding his hands over it and goes, "Here, give me your hand."
I'll give him my hand.
He yanks it down and like onto the clouds. Your arm is fully in the fire and not burning.
This is getting weirder and weirder, man.
Goes, dude, it's fine. Just here. Okay. Gonna ask you some questions. Do you now or have you ever worshipped or wanted to worship a god?
To my knowledge, no.
What do you mean to your knowledge now?
I told you I'm gonna meet him,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
You know that part, right?
you're right. Okay.
So I don't know
Well,
what past me ever did, but to what I know, from forward on, no. Yeah, is that gonna mess up with this whole trial thing?
it might. Do me a favor and say that again, but without the
Okay,
to my
sure.
knowledge.
Yeah, no.
your arm starts to warm up, but then kind of cools back down in the flames. He goes, "Oh, well, you're not burning, so."
That's good.
Do you now, or have you ever wanted to cause harm to the Eternal Sovereign, the Eternals, or any other member of the Eternal Sovereign's court?
Internally, even though Bodhi's probably been smited by him a couple times, he doesn't really want to hurt them. He just wants to understand why they want to hurt him. So no.
No, your arm starts to heat up. You do take 4 points of fire damage as the bottom of your arm starts
Reduced
to
to 0 because I have fire resistance 5. Unless you're that's
All
saying
right.
that.
Hey, this is not.
Okay, then I don't take any fire damage.
Yeah. He goes, all right, well, good. Let's see. Okay. Well, those out of the way. Well, okay.
Are you
Is
getting questioned
Bodhi
right
your
now?
real name?
No. I mean,
No.
there's a
Yeah,
really low
didn't think
chance.
so.
There's
Sorry.
a
I
really
mean,
low
listen.
chance.
Yeah,
But I'm pretty
really.
sure it's no.
Okay. Your arm does not heat up. He goes, all right. Uh, have you ever died?
Yes? Question mark?
Uh, kind of looks at your arm. Super rad. Yeah, we have too. Great. You won't have to do that.
Wait, what do you mean?
Uh, he just kind of waves his hand.
Okay, cool.
Um,
I'll ask questions later.
um, tattoos and brands, or tattoos or brands are required for the job. Are you cool with that?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect, perfect. Um, awesome. Big part of our job and our guild's mercenary work that we take on is in the form of um, looking into divine and demonic appearances that contest with the Eternal Sovereign's reign. Do you have anything against killing celestials, fiends, undead that intend harm on the Sovereign or his people?
No, I don't have an issue.
No? Okay, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Um, it's a lot more questions, but
A lot of them don't
I
really
don't.
apply in this case,
A
or
lot of them kind of don't. Uh, he's kind of like going down a list as I'm kind of going down a list. Absolutely wild how few actually apply. Well, here, last thing. I guess, would you be willing to die in service for the guild?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. Does Bodhi mean that?
I would say so. These guys seem pretty cool.
Righteous. He goes, well, um, not gonna lie. I mean, this is probably the shortest quote unquote trial that I've ever put someone through, but some things just don't matter. Some things just don't apply here. Welcome to the White Feather Guild. Where do you want your brand and/or tattoo?
The back seems good.
The back, like lower back.
No, not a tramp
Yes,
stamp.
yes,
No.
give him the tramp stamp. Please.
He goes, "That's the same one
Nah.
Natasha has."
Not upper back.
Upper back. What do you want it to look like? It's got to be feathery in some way.
Well, might as well do some wings, huh? That makes most sense.
Yeah, hell yeah. You you sit there for a 8-hour tattoo session.
Damn, I'm just
through
getting a
the night.
tattoo.
You're absolutely just getting a tattoo.
Are you licensed, by the way,
given to
man?
you-
Or
It was licensed. I mean, I have this cool fucking cloud tattooing needle. That's enough of a license, right?
yeah, it was mostly a joke. I don't really care.
Okay, well, cool. To be honest, I didn't know if they made licenses for that. If they do, I'm fucked.
I don't know if they make them either.
Uh,
I'll be honest. I don't know much of anything.
Yeah. He tattoos you for the rest of the night. The sun starts to like rise, gets that red gold glow over the clouds that you guys are sitting on. You see a couple times through the night he stops tattooing you, casts a spell, and goes, "Yeah, clouds are good for a little longer." Um
So,
uh
what do you do on clear days? How do you get up to the real place if there's no clouds?
Clear days, we're just not here.
Oh.
Or we're down there, but you know. It varies. We come and go. Much like clouds.
Yeah, I guess much like
Uh,
clouds.
Yeah, you get down to the ground. He carries you down from the clouds, swoops down back into the real physical ground level guild hall. And you see Natasha back behind the bar uh, of this one.
I'm just not gonna ask her a question.
And he goes, "Well, sweet. I'll tell you what. I'm beat. I'm gonna get a couple drinks and go pass the fuck out. You are free to do whatever you want. We have contract work that pretty regularly comes in and is first come first serve for guild members. And besides that, welcome. I think you said you had some interest in taking place in the trials against the other guilds. The tournament.
Yeah, is it like a
Is that
tournament
still the
for?
case?
Yeah, is there like a tournament for like fresh initiates or something, or like a bracket for them or something? Or is it like
No,
no.
there sure isn't.
I'm still down to join.
But they're all different. Some are just like straight up brawls. Some are just fights. Some have a little more like puzzles or problem solving. So people don't always send like their best fighters and stuff from their guilds. Sometimes we'll get a bunch of fucking nerds.
Okay, I'll take a look probably tomorrow because my back hurts right now.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go sleep.
fair enough. Rest up. Um, he sends you with some cloud ointment to put on your new tattoo, and you head back. With you guys coming back together in the morning, what? Yeah, what is? I guess who comes back and reaches Morgana first?
I guess I would since I'm going. I think I'm going back to the ship. So
You're
Doug,
going back to
I
the ship.
crap with injuries. I'm probably going to be a little longer.
Yeah, Morgana, you see Bodhi as you're like getting prepared to get off the ship. You have all your paint supplies and stuff ready to go back to the square and hit a nice early morning jog before things start kicking off and you start making money again.
Right.
You see Bodhi walking back.
Is Bodhi wearing a shirt to cover up his tattoo, or is he just raw dogging it?
Oh, that's a good question. Am I advised to not wear a shirt to have it mess with it, or what?
If you ask about it, he absolutely advises you to not wear a shirt. He goes, dude, I think you should show it off. It's a pretty sick tattoo. I did some pretty good work, but you know, you don't have to.
Yeah, Buddy will go without a shirt. Why not?
Righteous. Yeah, Morgana, you see him striding up without a shirt. You also
Does that mean-
see the scar over his heart
And then the brand on the
And
the
the
brand.
brand.
Morgana's like, nice brand, man. And then when she sees, like, as she's walking past, she looks back and sees the tattoo. She's like, oh, that's very nice. If you need anyone to ever draw up some ideas for future ink that you want, just let me know. And then
Do
she
you-
leaves.
Do you do tattoos too, or something?
No, but she's an artist, so she can
Yeah.
draw, like, make a sketch for the tattooist.
Yeah, hell yeah. Righteous. You head off. Few hours later, Hilda, you wake up. Head back to the ship, I assume.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Both of you have passed your respective trials.
Oh, mine was super hard, you know.
Trials are
Roll bluff.
How'd it go? Did you pass your trials?
Yeah. After getting teleported to like different places like 4 times.
Nice. I just got asked like a couple questions, I'll be honest. And I got drugged, but you know.
I got fireballs thrown at me.
Oh, well. That's unfortunate. I got a sick tattoo out of it.
I got some cool robes.
Nice robes.
And Cal's got to make a whole new character. Truly.
Yeah, dude, he's not even here anymore. He
Yeah.
left.
Yeah, don't say I never give you nothing. You all got something.
Well, yeah, they all got something. Yeah,
Yeah, you made gold.
Yeah, you made money.
I made like pennies on the dime, bro.
It has been asked if this is session end.
Or we keep
By
going.
the old dog.
Yeah, Callus is no longer here. We'll end session here.